The children, recognizing who Jesus was, they praised him for it. And that is a fulfillment of Psalm 8, verse 2, which says, out of the mouths of babes and infants you've prepared praise. That they look at this Jesus and what they see is God. Two very different responses to the same moment. The same things they all saw, and these children looked and worshiped the Messiah. So that leaves us with the question then. How do you see Jesus? If this is who he is, how do you see Jesus? Are you trusting him to be your Savior? And I don't just mean like eternity. I got my fire insurance. I'm not going to end up away from God. I'm going to be with him. Like I'm trusting him for that. Are you trusting him to be your Savior in the middle of your mess today? In the middle of it all right now? Or are you looking for a different kind of Savior? Are you looking for one who just improves your kingdom? Now, I wrestled with this all week. I asked myself, like, how do I know? I want to trust him in the right ways. I want to trust him as king and God. I don't want to trust him just to help me, like, make my life easier. How do I know? Same question you're asking. How do we know? Here's a good heart check question. Think about what you pray for. When you examine your prayer life, think about what you pray for. Is it for comfort or character? When you pray, God save me, God deliver me, are you praying for comfort or for character? Are you praying that God's some kind of vending machine that you can get peace and comfort and ease and a nice life, and that's what you want God to save you for? Or are you praying for God to shape you in your character through the difficult time? Yes, you can pray that God would take it, but your heart is not in hoping that would happen. Your heart is saying, God, shape me into the image of Jesus that I know you're doing right now. I surrender to your plan, not to what I think my life should look like. That is a whole different way of praying, right? For comfort or for character? Which one are you praying? That's how we can see. Are you praying that God's this vending machine giving you good things, blessings, all the things that you would want? Or are you praying like Thomas did? And I love this passage. When Thomas saw Jesus, after Jesus resurrected, for the first time Thomas saw him, here's how he responded. He said, "My Lord and my God." That's how we should see Jesus. Do you see the Son of David like that? Or do you see the Son of David as this other lesser Savior? Do you see him as your king? Do you see him as the one in charge, as the one who you submit to, as the God over all that he is, the true and better David who conquered our greatest enemies of sin and death and ourselves? That's who we should be looking for instead of this Son of David like the crowd saw him, who praised him one day, yet abandoned him and called for his crucifixion just a few days later. Looking for the wrong kind of salvation. Again, remember, Jesus came not to improve our kingdom, but to bring us into his.